Hey, good morning. Not bad here in central Michigan today. A little chilly out, of course, but it's only, 6:30. But the snow quit early yesterday afternoon. So that means this morning I can get out and shovel. Maybe my snowplow guy will come by, but I don't think so. It didn't snow that much, and he was here the night before. But look, I want to tell everybody thank you for the emails. Thank you for the phone calls. I got another one last night. And I just wasn't in the mood to get out. A little chilly out. I just didn't feel like it. Making my barbecue for the game tonight. But I did listen over the phone to a citizen journalist's latest posting, and found it kind of interesting. I mean, I think I'm figuring out part of the problem with this third string media. See, I got media broke down into three groups. Okay, you got the mainstream. All right, that's your CNN and your Fox and MSNBC, whatever. Then you got your second string. That's your alternative. Alex, Drudge, Michael Savage, all that. WND. They actually ought to be like fourth, fifth string, but we'll call them second. And then you got your third string. Well, that's all your citizen journalists, okay? And, and as with anything, not all citizen journalists or second string media, are putting out bad information or, don't do due diligence in their research or whatever, but some of them do. And I was going to put a video out last night. I actually did, but I took it down before it actually posted. I changed my mind. I thought I'd think about it a while. Excuse me. And now I've done that, and I'm making this one. First off, there's a citizen journalist that apparently watched some mainstream media yesterday, or this past weekend, whatever. But I can tell by the information he's providing on the stories that apparently he has a comprehension problem or something. Or maybe there's some words that he don't understand, so it messes up the way his version of the story comes out. Okay. The main story that he did this with was the hostage situation in Alabama. Now, his version of the story is that this guy took his kid into his bunker, and he doesn't understand why that's a big deal. So, for any of you out there that are confused about what's going on in Alabama, let me give you the facts. Yeah. Now, first off, this situation's been going on like a week now. It's nothing new. It's been going on. But here's the deal. This guy got on a bus, a school bus, tried to take like 4, 5, 6 students off the bus. The bus driver tried to stop him because they weren't his kids. None of them. Okay? He shot and killed the bus driver. Then took this 5 or 6-year-old child off the bus, who he is not related to. It is not his son. You'd think a parent would know what a son or a daughter was, and they know that if you're not the parent, they're not your sons or daughters. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he took him into a bunker where he is holding him. Wow. That's kidnapping. So, you've got murder, kidnapping. The state police and everybody are there trying to negotiate with him to release the child unharmed. And that's why it's a big deal. Okay? I mean, murder, kidnapping. You go hide in a bunker that you built at night so your neighbors wouldn't see you. And I guess so they couldn't see you from the black choppers or whatever, but I don't know. Something tells me that wouldn't work. But anyway, that's why it's a big deal. So what we got here is that our third string journalists can watch the news and still can't comprehend what's going on. Okay. The next thing was that they talked about they saw like 5 choppers, woo, over their town. And turned around and said that, you know, the neighbors had just turned this guy in and the police came and they were taking all his guns and, you know, and then he says, well, but I really don't know that much about it. But then my source tells me, hey, he's got a link here at the bottom of the video about this story. So I get the link and I look it up. And it comes to find out this neighbor in town, okay, was in his front yard firing a rifle, I guess, in the air, and his neighbors called the cops. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me. You know, he don't live out in the middle of nowhere like I do, where if you hear a gunshot, you go, okay, somebody's sighting in their rifle, or they're, you know, shooting their shotgun, or they're playing with their pistol. You know, most cities have ordinances where you can't fire guns inside the city limits. Why? Because of the dense population. And you know, you may not realize it, but if you shoot bullets up in the air, they just don't go into outer space. Okay? They come back down and hit someone or something. Even if it's the ground, it's still going to hit something. All right? Now, he doesn't tell you how many of these choppers were news choppers, but, you know, California, hell, they're all over the place. So I kind of figured probably 4 of them were probably news choppers. Okay? All right, what else? Woo! They bought a new camera. That's a beautiful thing. I wish I could afford a new camera. I guess the donations aren't as bad as they were saying they were earlier this week. I still ain't getting any offers for my trip to Daytona, but you know that may just be because it's me. But anyway, they bought a new camera. I'm trying to figure out how I afford that. I mean, you know, state aid, ask for donations, but can afford a new camera. Wow. That's living the life right there. I need to try that. Anyway, there were some other things said that I'm going to check on today. All right. I mean, those two were funny enough. But I'll check on them here after a while. I'm going to run into town this morning. And when I get back, I'll check on them and let you know what's going on. Look, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me a comment, positive, negative. I don't care. It's freedom of speech, baby. I say what I want. You can say anything you want. You can call me stupid, Adam. It doesn't bother me. All right. What else? Hit the subscribe button if you don't mind. Share this with others. Yeah, they might find it entertaining. And y'all have a great day. Whew, I know I am. Bye-bye now.